Hey guys, Bart, Nature Guy, and I'm just sitting in my neighborhood right now, and I'm about to start a little bonfire at my place, and I wanted to kind of do a little bit of a tutorial on flint and steel, and some kind of something a little bit different than total primitive fire building, which is like using bow and drill, something where you have no kind of man-made technology to kind of help you out with fire building. But this is kind of the in-between between something like a lighter and matches, and it's something that many people in the outdoors will carry with them. It can light in almost any point in regards to, like, matches can get wet and be done. Lighters can run out, but a flint and steel really does not run out of energy at any point, especially if you look at some of those a little bit higher end ones, which is something I'm going to show you today. I also prepped my fire a little bit, so I want to show you this a little bit so you can kind of see right here. I'm going to put, once I get the fire built, I'm going to put it right in this little hole right here. I actually have this little stick kind of propping everything up, so once everything's in there, I'm going to pop that in there. I'm going to take this stick out, and everything will lower down on top of that that kind of spark that I create. And I also wanted to show you kind of a nice, this can be gifts. I make these things all the time. When we're washing clothes, we have 5 people in our house. We're making a lot of see if I can get this right, guys, sorry about that. We get a lot of laundry, and that means we get a lot of lint. So as I'm doing this, whenever I have dry lint, and toilet paper is kind of a big deal right now with COVID, but toilet paper rolls ripped in half or thirds, and I stuff some of the dry lint in there. I also take some little pieces of paper. I always have kind of scrap paper from the mail and whatnot, and I'll put that in there on this side. Sometimes I'll just take this end of the toilet paper roll, pinch it shut, and you can staple it. Also, if you need a little bit of waterproofing, you can also use, you guys know my favorite, duct tape, and wrap that up for a little bit more waterproofing. And inside then, you have all this dry lint. Very, very great tinder piece to get things started. And so this is a great way to start. There's another way to start, and these are kind of like what I call loaded ropes. And loaded ropes are basically, there is some fire starting capabilities that this rope is, this little piece of string is soaked in. And so it doesn't take much to get this thing to spark right here in the end. And once it does, it will begin to flame, and it's easy with this little metal rod here. You just slide that up on the end, and it'll put that flame right out for you. And I carry this all in one little unit. So, but this flint and steel that I have here will, when it comes off the end of the steel, is about almost 5,000 degrees. So real quick, I usually turn it facing towards me with whatever I'm starting. See if I can get this right. And real quick, flame right there. Now all I'm doing is taking that little rod, sliding it up, puts it right on out. So that's one way to start a fire. So between the flint and the steel, which is just this little piece of metal right here, slides along the edge, comes right off real fast, real easy. Then we have what I call the loaded rope with a little bit of steel piece right here just to put it out. It keeps it protected there at the end. Great little piece of technology to bring out in the woods. But between these 3 things, you have almost endless ability to make fire out in the woods. So doing my best to kind of stay low here as I do this as well. Next, I thought I'd show you just a little bit of dryer lint, same flint and steel without the rope, and also a little bit piece of paper. I also, if you can see here, I use a little bit of bark, and it's kind of a nice base, because once I have this thing lit, I just want to be able to bring it up and over into the fire. I'll do my best to kind of make this all happen at one time for you all. So again, flint and steel, I put it right into the right in the middle of the dry lint, and give it a couple sparks. It starts right there. You see that? It goes right into the fire. And I'll lift it up here. There it is. I'm going to lower this down, and boom. I used a lot of pine, fast fire, real quick. Hey y'all, take care. Flint and steel. Little setup on a flame real quick, and I'm going to have a nice night at my bonfire. Take care y'all. We'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.